How y'all doing? For this video I'm going to show off one single miniature to showcase here. And here's a story about it. Last year there was this launch trailer from a video game developer, Ladybug. Going back further, years ago, a lot of us played Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I love Castlevania games. I haven't played all of them, but the ones I played I deeply enjoyed. Then Castlevania Symphony of the Night came in PS1. I played and enjoyed that. And a company called Ladybug developed a game called Record of Lodoss War D-Lit in Wonder Labyrinth, which is a Metroidvania game, and it's, using the characters of the Record of Lodoss War with D-Lit as the main character in a wonderful pixel game. Short, but a fun one. I enjoyed it. They just came out with another game called Blade Chimera. Let me show you the trailer.
In Blade Chimera, you control a demon hunter named Shin running around in a cyberpunk Japan, hunting down demons that come out of Japanese folklore. You use a mix of both guns and swords, and Shin also is accompanied by a demon named Lux that mainly follows Shin in the shape of a spectral sword. Lux could attack as a sword, or could help out in overcoming obstacles. But as I said, this is a video about a miniature, so we are looking at the sprite of Shin. I like the look of the character, was inspired to paint a miniature in his style. The miniature I use is one I bought before, and while it is not an exact likeness, I could paint it up in a similar color palette that you can see in the game.
So let me show you the miniature that I use and what I did to convert it to what I want to show you at the end of this video here. Yes, converted. I don't use kit bash. I don't know where that came from, but converted was a nice simple term about modifying your miniatures. And kit bashing, it ranks right up there with slap chop, which to me both sound like bad 90s terms. Like, can't you imagine a light flannel shirt kid, a backwards red hat going slap chop? No, that's what it sounds like to me, but I digress. So here's the miniature I used.
The miniature I use comes from Seb Games, and you want to look into the Void 1.1 range, and in the Vasa faction you can find this. This is a Knight of the Balance, and is what I'm going to use. As you can see, the miniature comes with two swords, so I decided to clip one off and put a gun in its right hand. The question is which gun to use that fits the theme of the game. It comes with a large sniper rifle, but even clipping it would feel too large. I have a few guns from Corvus Belli's Infinity miniature range that might work, but decided against it. So I decided to look around and found these plasma guns from Hassle-Free Miniatures that, to me, works for what I want. So here is the finished model, and it's ready to paint.
So by the time I'm recording this, the game just came out, and I have yet to purchase it to play it yet, so I don't have a full opinion about this, but I figure I will enjoy it. After all, I like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and D-Lit in Wonder Labyrinth is pretty much a reskin of Symphony of the Night with Record of Lodoss War themes. Heck, even D-Lit runs the same there. So, but this one is basically Japan in a cyberpunk setting with all the mystical monsters that he's fighting, the demons. It's more akin to Shadowrun than, say, Cyberpunk 2077. So, if you want to look into the game, you can find reviews online at this point and even playthroughs to see if it's the right game for you. It's at a cheap price, around $20 or so. So, hope you look into that and hope you enjoy it. Now, as for the miniature itself, as I said, I could paint it in the similar themes of the sprite in the game, but you could also see that I didn't do much to head. I could give it the same hair color, but I didn't put a top knot on it like you see in the game. And also, the miniature has a face mask on it, whereas the character in the game has an open face and just has a bandana on it. I had to make do. Maybe if I wanted to put the effort on it with another Knight of the Balance from Seb Games that has a top knot, I have to saw that off and see if I can glue that in to where it looks convincing. I didn't want to go that far. But for those of you who could do converting miniatures or do STL files, I'm sure you can make miniatures that are close to, if not the exact same ones, without going through the legal issues there, but I leave that up to you. So with that said, here's a slideshow of the miniature before and after painting. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.